Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. It's time to get motivated, energized, and inspired because success leaves clues, and I'm going to tell you what successful people do. Stay tuned. Hey there, my friend Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, The Power of Possibility, Passion, and Purpose. Last week, I shared with you 3 health goals, health habits, I guess I should say, good success habits that really treat the body right to help you focus, to help you get more energy, and be more productive, and even reduce stress. I think that was the big focus of last week's podcast was reducing stress and just bringing in calm so you could be more productive and focused. Well, today I'm going to share with you a powerful morning ritual that you can do to get more motivated, energized, and inspired, and to get great momentum. And this is all part of a series of what I like to call success habits. I typically do them in the morning, so I guess they're morning success habits. And these are just 3 great things that, if you add into some of the things that I told you last week with smiling and doing some breathing and some gratitude exercises, things like that, these can really help you make an impact on your mind. As Ghandi said, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. And I'm talking about habits today, but if we can do some things to empower your mind and empower your belief, that can trigger into the words that you tell yourself and the actions that you take and the habits that you do each day. And sometimes I think we can dial back and look at some of the habits that we do that aren't so healthy, and we're like, oh, I shouldn't do that. But they become so automatic that we often forget. They're sometimes hard to break. But these are some things that I did not do for many years. And I was really surprised at how just doing this a little bit every day added up over time to shift my perspective and mindset, to get more motivated, to get more empowered, to shift my way of thinking, and even learn some things along the way. So these exercises can take you as little as 10 minutes a day, maybe 15. I know some of you out there are probably already discounting it and saying, oh, I don't have time for that. But trust me, I'll give you some options. One is to read an uplifting book. Now, I know it's real easy for people nowadays with all the distractions that we have on, is to turn on the TV and get some news or get some sports or just some sort of drama-filled events that are going on, or to turn to social media and get on our phones, or even get into email. And so that's already disempowering you because it's other people's agenda. It's creating stress. It's creating worry. It's taking you off your game. But if you intentionally read an uplifting book, even just 5 to 10 pages each day, that can really add up to a significant amount over the years. Many people often question themselves, how do I live better? How do I become more successful? How do I have more fulfilled life? And one of the secrets that people have done that's really a lot of successful people have in common is to read a motivational book or an inspirational story. This can even be an audio book as well. For a long time, I used to check out audio CDs and audio books from the library. So maybe you forgot that you can do that. But I've also gotten an Audible account. And when I would drive back and forth to work, which was an hour each day, I would, instead of flipping on the radio and whatever, I was listening to something that I could learn from, that I can grow from. Reading or listening to an uplifting book, it can make a big difference on how you start your day, and also a big difference on your productivity. Focus on something that inspires you and gives you a boost in your mood and self-esteem, or perhaps learning a new skill or giving you insights or a new perspective. A book, it really can awaken the motivated, energetic, inspired soul within you and start your day off with a powerful, inspirational thought and those lessons. And that's putting yourself in control, and that's putting yourself first. It empowers you. Reading at least 10 pages a day, that's what I strive for. And it doesn't always happen in the morning. And often I'll find myself toggling between a book and an audiobook. I have a couple different things going on at once. But if 10 pages a day can add up to 3,650 pages a year, if the average book is about 200 pages, that's about 18 books a year. And what a simple way to get smarter, wiser, and more valuable. Another tip here, another habit, is to watch an inspiring video. A lot of times we go online to do that, or go on YouTube. Now, you got to be careful because it's easy to get distracted by other things or advertisements and stuff like that. But if you're real intentional about it, an inspiring motivational video that are specifically designed to elevate the viewer, and it helps people become better selves, a chance to learn from somebody who's already accomplished something that you already want or you're striving to achieve. As I said before, success leaves clues, and there's a number of YouTube channels. So even just subscribing to a particular YouTube channel, finding that one and then going to it, can kind of filter out some of the other stuff, because people want to inspire you and give you their best tips and best ways to perform better every day. And I know that that can make viewers feel overwhelmed with positive notions and giving them a really huge energy boost to start off the day with a bang. I love that overwhelmed feeling of, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Let's see, what's one motivational thing that you might be able to do? I believe Eric Thomas, that might be a good place to start. But there's a lot of them. Just look in whatever you're desiring to learn, and find a speaker that resonates with you, that empowers you, that uplifts you. This might take a little bit more research to do, but once you find a channel, lock in and use that as part of your morning habit. Now, here's another one. I used to think these were kind of hokey or goofy. Affirmations. Self-affirmations, a lot of times we think of that dude on Saturday Night Live, but self-affirmations, they're positive, uplifting statements that help people overcome negative thoughts and doubts they have about themselves. We all have them, right? We are all our own worst critics, and we're getting down on ourselves. But affirmations, they can be a powerful tool for self-development and growth, and they can help you make positive changes in your life and remind you of your unlimited potential. Now, I know a lot of skeptics out there, they consider them incredibly awkward, bizarre, and many who've tried them really don't understand how they work. But self-affirmations are the practice of thinking and saying positive things aloud to yourself in order to energize yourself, take massive action toward your goals and your dreams. And they're an incredible way to motivate yourself and to think positively and help you feel better instantly. Now, I know it's really easy. Sometimes it takes practice when you're doing affirmations and your brain starts saying, no, you're not doing this. But the way to practice positive self-affirmations is just to simply write them down on a sheet of paper and read the affirmations out loud. I do this. I've got a planner that I have, and in the back of that planner, I've got some affirmations. As a matter of fact, I got to see. I'm looking at my 5-minute journal here. Sometimes. Oh yeah, so I've got a list of affirmations that I do here on a little sheet that I keep inserted there, kind of as a bookmark, but something to do, just to read for a couple minutes, a few times a day. Phrases like "I know what I want, and I go after it with confidence that I will succeed." It's conditioning your mind to focus on uplifting things, empowering thoughts about your abilities and yourself. And that way you anchor the affirmation in your body, your mind, and your soul. My last one today, I think is really great. Athletes do this. I think I've talked about this on my podcast before, is visualization. Popular self-help gurus and motivational speakers, they've often urged their followers to take 5 to 10 minutes in the morning to visualize their life, positive occurrences and things that make you feel proud or happy. And during those 5 minutes, you can also take the time to visualize your day and what it is that you want to achieve during your day How do you want the day to go out? People will do that before they go into a meeting. Athletes will do it before they go into a game, or how they go into a practice, or how they're whatever the event they're going to do. You could do that whatever you want to achieve during your day, but also for your future. Whatever that goal is. There have been so many goals that I've achieved through visualization that seems so far-fetched from the beginning. For instance, one of the things was I want to be able to have the ability to, kind of travel at will and to be able to do that. A few years later, there's this wonderful woman coming into my life that works for an airline. It's like I didn't know that would end up happening. So, and we love to travel. So visualizing your goals helps put things into perspective, and it helps build a memory bank that your subconscious will work hard to turn into reality. You can use this method for closing a big deal, going to an important meeting, like I said, or even an interview. Or if you've got a very difficult task, or a rough conversation that you've got to have, or some sort of exercise that you want to have a good outcome, it's setting intentions, closing your eyes, and visualizing how do you want it to turn out. Now, there's no specific way in which you should do your morning visualization. The only important thing is, I think, to find a quiet place and just take the time to focus on your goals and your dreams without any outside distraction. So it's turning off and getting rid of the social media stuff and the mobile devices and things like that. Even using a vision board. I've got my friend Maggie. She's the one that's doing the meditation workshop to elevate your life coming up. She's also, as a part of that, doing a vision board workshop. I'll pop the link in the show notes. But using a vision board is a great way to capture goals and dreams of what you want to reach, so that while you're also visualizing with your eyes closed, throughout the day you come across that vision board and you see those things. It's just a constant reminder. Even if you're just kind of staring at it and thinking about other things, your brain is picking up on it. So picture yourself actually moving throughout your day, doing what you love, what you want to do, what you want to have. And you have the power to do, and have anything. So those are some great tips of things that you can do to empower your mind each day as part of your success habits. And for a deeper dive into all my success habits that I've got there, I put a master list together with habits of highly successful people and things that I've done each day, most days, but as part of a morning ritual. And you'll no doubt want to go and download that so you can do that too. It's absolutely free for you. morningsuccesshabits.com. It's my success habits master list. It's packed with rituals, routines, tips, strategies. It just helps people go from that chaotic, stressed out, scrambling to start the day into having a clear, focused, and happy, fulfilling start and to create a happy, fulfilling life. So that's morningsuccesshabits.com. That's all I have for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. And please share, subscribe, leave an honest rating, review in your podcast app. Thank you so much, my friend. I really, really appreciate you. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.